So while I was debating whether I wanted to load up that one from Joe Rogan about the hog hunting in my lineup, and I want to put this out here for Gray. Obviously thinking about it, running the Outlaws and Outsiders for the most part in the church, the GOC, Spaghetti Monster, bending metal and warping super magnetar stars. You can bend a lot of what physics is when we start to do where you like to lead if the correct answer on a value being alarmed is off the hop, being that, alright, let's say that's fine, but again, we have to keep in mind to some of the birdies on the field what I'm listening to from the Peacock about buy like there's tomorrow. And in a way that has turned to say not alarmed, but also very alarming in terms of it's a high number on a thing.
Soar with U.S. crude topping 75 a barrel. What's next? Should consumers worry
From the
that high prices
helicopter
are
up
here to stay, if only for a little while?
Let's bring in
the same
IHS
Markets.
I could
Dan
lay
Yergin,
down the
also a
OpenAI
CNBC
software
Global
for
analyst,
the
author
energy
of the new
analysis
map, Energy,
on
Security, and the Clash of Nations. Dan, it is always great to see you. I think you heard what
that was the map at the table,
what Brian just
whether
said
it's Kane, Abel, Mike, or any of the core
as the changes over the second half on the supply side and the demand side.
Superpositions of energies on Sam's and what have you.
Tyler,
Mars base,
Brian was
Slayer,
describing with the
Secret
deal is about
Passages, and
400,000 barrels a
100%
day
Lucy.
per month raised, but they are continuing to follow the market rather than lead the market. And I think what's going on now, and the reason for the postponement that Brian talked about, is they're arguing about what baselines to work at. In other words, they're talking about who gets what market share.
Make the book any way you
overall,
want.
as
That's the
those
simplest
numbers
bet.
tell us, with the price, oil's at a boil.
You're looking at
oil's at a
the
boil
pew,
and likely
right?
to stay
you
that
being
way.
the devil, talking
Is
to
the
the
reason
preacher
as simple
about
as
the
the
math,
recovery
about
in the United States and much of Europe
everything
and
inside
the
of that
developing
hit
world,
winds up hitting
the
superposition at some point in time, and I'm just saying the limit of what it is that I do, regardless of whether it's a preacher or somebody banging out, hanging with the USO show for Five-Finger Death Punch, actually being able to pull down the gravity in a thing that's not shooting it down. It's still a skill on the high end of something on the beast mode of what? M1, M2, MN, M0, M1, M2. The math, why you 1, 2, 2 comes up, 0, 1's a lot, is
Dan, it's
necessary for any Lagrangian standard model that defines the apple or the pain train here on types of train. How long is the train? Time differential, working joules, sure, 70 miles for the time on a value isn't just this. It would have to be prime. 33 and a third left over from 666, right, on the pie chart for the Van Damme diagram. Any math problem, value system,
I was going to say, add to that, Kelly,
thing
that
lights
also,
everything on fire. We're making oil. It's not corn, and I need it for an infrastructure game.
We're going to see
terrifying.
a minor increase of maybe 200,000-300,000 barrels a day in U.S. production. So I think that the countries, the OPEC Plus, have gotten more comfortable that they don't have to worry about losing market share, let's say, to the United States or
to companies
investing. I think the Russians are more sensitive and worried about higher prices and the stimulus it would provide to the United States.
That's where time steps out. Then you're really looking at it from war, famine, and pestilence, or war, famine, and conquest here on the board. What is a plague by area? You'd say AI, you'd say blockchain to what it is in limited circumstances of general programming to output a multimeter calculator. I mean, can they calculate prime? Who can use a friggin' multimeter? And that's where it's going to come back when I come at you, AI, playing Paul Bunyan, sharpening my axe, and I'm going to hit you.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.